What's up? What's going on? We are back for another live stream from Panama City, Panama. We are back and we are trading 20 Apex funded accounts on Tradeovate. And what you see here is a 1 minute chart. Okay, we have 3 minutes until the opening bell. And we have been on a rip these past 3 days for sure. This week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the market has been running wild. Bull market. Buyers have been in control. And what did I do yesterday? Intraday? Try to go short and lost money. Not today, everybody. We're not gonna go against the trend today. We are not gonna try that today. We are gonna go with the trend. We are not. And I see other videos sometimes of people doing some counter trend trading, and I'm like, why is he going against the trend, or why is she going against the trend? And yesterday, what did I do? Went against the trend. So, and I wasn't patient. So, yesterday's mistakes, numero uno, went against the trend. Numero dos, wasn't patient enough. Numero tres, overall, I just didn't take my trade, the trade that I would typically take. I didn't take that. I took other trades. Any other mistakes? I had a chance to get some of what I initially lost back, and I didn't just take it. I thought, so I kind of didn't take like a rebound, I guess if you can call it. I could have rebounded a little bit more, and I stayed in the trade and pulled back. So, we had some mistakes yesterday. I was off my square yesterday. I gotta admit that. But now today, so in the Asian session, overnight, Asian session, I was able to get 2 scalps. So today we're actually not starting off. We're starting off in profit as the market is going to open here shortly, right now. So we're up $672 on each account right now because I took 2 trades in the Asian session. So with that being said, the stop loss today may be tighter than usual, and I'll likely go a little lighter than usual because I'm not looking to give a large portion of those profits back to the market. So we're up. So yesterday we lost $14,380. In the Asian session for this trading day, we were up $13,440. So recouped most of yesterday's losses. So hey, let's go ahead. The day has started. We have some so yeah, we're gonna be patient today. Point of control is at 25,411.25. We have we're at the previous day high level right about now, or close to it. We're coming down to the previous day high and the previous day close. Okay, coming down to that area right now. Actually, previous day high right here. Previous day close is coming up at 26,364, which is right about now too. Coming down into that, and we do have, so Thursday, Friday. Between today and tomorrow, we have two levels that I feel should be hit. We have a weekly level at 26,580.50, and above that, another weekly level at 26,754.75. I would imagine those levels are going to be taken out. Will it be today or tomorrow? Don't know, but just want to make that note. So we have those weekly levels, weekly highs that I believe will be taken out today or tomorrow. And of course, with these 3 days of back-to-back bull action, bull run, you would think, I mean, like at some point we have to come down a bit to grab some more orders, you know, to continue back to the upside. I would think at some, that's where I messed up yesterday too, trying to assume that, not really, more so trading what I felt should happen instead of trading what was actually happening. That was a big mistake yesterday too. Not letting the market talk to me. Trying to dictate to the market what I wanted to happen. Not smart, everybody. Not smart. Foolish. Foolish, foolish, foolish. Never dictate to the market. But hey, at some point, London low yesterday, not taken. London low Tuesday was not taken. So, hey, when we come down, who knows? Could it be today? Could be, but we are gonna wait. We're gonna wait this thing out like a stakeout. Stake it out. Good morning, good morning, good morning, brother. Buenos dias, buenos dias, buenos dias, hermano. Yeah, man. No counter trend trading today, bro. Yesterday, I don't know what I was thinking. Yesterday, man. But we gotta go with the trend, go with the flow today. Yeah, go with the flow. Gotta go with the flow. Yeah, man. Buenos días, todo el mundo. Todo el mundo. Buenos días. So I got a Spanish class today. So I got a Spanish class today, like after the market closes, about 4:30. Got a Spanish class. So I use Duolingo a good bit, but I'm going to take a class online today. So, I'm just trying to improve mi español. Yo puedo hablar a veces, pero yo necesito más practicar. So I can talk a little something. I can speak a little Spanish, maybe we can speak a little something. But I want to become fluent, conversational. Need to be conversational with the Spanish. I can go to restaurants, order food, customize my order. No lettuce, no. All that easy. I can any restaurant talk I can do. There's no problem in a restaurant. General conversation, I can, But when it starts to get a little bit more advanced, that's when things can be a little bit more difficult for me. And it still sounds a bit fast at times to me. I'm like, despacio, despacio, por favor. Puedes hablar un poco más despacio, por favor. I have to tell people, like, slow it down for me just a little bit if you can. So 8:30 today, we did have some news, some initial jobless claims, and that was really about it today. We don't really have anything on deck as far as news that's going to make any difference. Planned news. We all know about the tweets, but planned news. All right, so we just touched previous day's close. We just bounced off that a little bit. Let me reset this. Just bounced off. I need to wipe this monitor off. Goodness. We just bounced off previous day close. Took some liquidity. Little sweep just happened also. Little sweep. Reset that. So I'm checking out a 5-minute chart on one monitor. I'm checking out, of course, the 1-minute chart here on Tradeovate. This reflection, I don't like this reflection. And I got another 1-minute chart that's on TradingView. Of course, looking at some delta, volume, and all that good stuff, and then I also peek at a 30-minute chart. You know, of course, right now that's not going to be. You know, I'm not going to look at that now, but you know, I'll take a look at the 30-minute chart throughout the day, just to see what's going on a higher time frame. Already checked out 4-hour and 1-hour chart before the market opened. Checked out the daily, obviously the weekly. But that weekly chart was looking, man, bull. I mean, like, check out that weekly chart. Those candles are green towers. I'm telling you. So I might have to close that door too. Bouncing back up off of previous day close right now. Maybe I should close this door. Un momento, por favor. Horns and everything out there. All right. So we didn't sweep that. But in this situation, let's see what's going on here. Will we go long? Will we go short? That is the question. But I'm only willing to take my type of entry today, like the one that I would typically take. Not gonna be impatient. Gonna wait for, because yesterday, after I made those crazy entries trying to go short, looking back, I saw the entry that I would have took. You know, of course, retrospect is 2020, but I saw the, like, had I waited I saw what I would have typically taken, I was like, dude. And it would have been a winning trade. I was like, crazy. Yeah, so it happens. Losses, they will occur. Just gotta keep them small. Yesterday I lost a little bit more than I should have, but recouped it in the Asian session, so that was cool. But should I turn this light? Let me adjust this light also. A little bit too much reflection going on the monitors. Let's see if this is any better right here. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Yeah, it's not as much of a reflection. Let's see. Hold up. Let's turn these things all together. Let's see what happens. No, I might be a little darker, but yeah, well. Wait, let me see. Trying to make this. Trying to adjust this light so I can. Alright, let's see that. I think that's a little bit more. Yes, a little better. All right. What's going on here? Sell 373. We got a lot of so we got some orders down here. 350. 350. Write it down. All right, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get here. First 15 minutes. Right now, we are at 9:45. Well, it doesn't. Well, no, I'm not gonna speak too soon. I'm not gonna even speak too soon about what's gonna happen. So previous days close, we're still holding that level as of right now, anyway. As of right now, but it looks like we might break through right here. Holding previous day close. I wonder if we're gonna get a. That's not pushing. So yesterday I did go to a cigar lounge here. It's about a 10-minute walk from this Airbnb. Went and had a cigar. I needed one after those crazy trades I took yesterday. Went and had a cigar and a Woodford Reserve, a nice glass of Woodford with the round cube in it. So I had to go relax after yesterday. Don't tell anybody, but I actually had 2 Woodfords. Yeah, I had 2. Knocked them back. No, I didn't knock them back. I was enjoying that cigar. It's a pretty cool lounge though. It's more of a classic cigar lounge, not music, and it's got like 2 TVs, soccer game on, football game on. So it's more of a cigar lounge with those vibes. Most of the ones back in the States are a little bit more vibey, a little bit more music. They feel more like a sports bar a little bit. This one was like more of a, not a sports bar vibe at all. But it was cool. I bought a Monte Cristo and it was like $30. That same cigar in the States at my spot in Charlotte, that cigar would have been about $8, $9. Maybe 11. That's a maybe. So you're talking about 3 times the price here. I was like, okay, $30 for the cigar. Matter of fact, it was like $35. $35. But the Woodford was only $11. Now that would have been more at a cigar lounge in the States. So the Woodford probably would have been about what? What do you got? What do you think? Woodford Reserve in a nice bar back home, you probably are looking at 13 minimum. Maybe from $13 to $16, I would say. So we're consolidating right now. Consolidation going on. So we got a little consolidation happening. Oh, we gotta switch on over here though. We're not trading those. Switch it on over to these micros. These micros. So that's minus 14 there. If we can get some higher numbers on that. Yeah, we're just sideways right now. It's not really showing anything of relevance. Not quite. Let's move that on up too, because that's it's from Monday. So that has moved to that, oh wow, previous day low. So that's a strong area down there too. And we got some, coming down into some low volume right now. Into a low volume area. Let's see what we get in this zone. So we're coming down into a value area, and we're coming down into some low volume. Do we get a bounce to the upside off of the area of starting at right about now at about 26,322. Boom, we're in there right now. Just push down. And do we get a break of 26,212? Do we get that break? Let's see if we get that. Now, if we close, if we get if we break all right, want to sell off now, huh? Yeah, yesterday didn't want to do it. Ought to smack. Why I oughta. If we close, so we're in some low volume at the moment, coming into a value area. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Pushing down, pushing down. How far do we go? Do we get below 150? If we get below 26,156, we might really we may really roll to the downside. Well, but this was New York actually. Okay, London low is taken out, of course. Everything's taken out by now. Let's check these numbers out. Big numbers, big numbers. Big numbers. Do we get a pullback into... Do we get a pullback? Back? No, probably not. Well, maybe a pullback up to 26,350. Do we get that pullback? If we're gonna continue down. So we got that level marked. So we came down to some low. And actually, this whole area right here is low volume. So if we get below 26,212. At that point, I would be less bullish on the day. At that point, but we could push up. I mean, you know, sometimes New York will manipulate. So if we break below this level here, let's mark this up. See if we get in that zone. Vivi, la 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 la. La lluvia. ¿Y para qué? Sufrí, ¿para qué? What you know about that Mark Anthony out there? What y'all know about that Mark Anthony? Vivir mi vida, la 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 la. Voy a gozar. Llega la lluvia. Right at the value area high. Are we gonna bounce back up off of that? So we bounce, close down below that level. Do we come into the 340s? Do we come back up into the 340s? Could be a short opportunity up there in 340s. Push down pretty strong. Think we probably will go back up there. I feel like it's a chance to get up here to 340. It's not too far away from where we are. However, I like 340s, but it's not quite how I would enter. So with that being said, I wouldn't take it. If I wanted to be a little risky, I would, and it could work out. I mean, it could come up here, up into these mid 340s, 350, and fly right back down. It could happen, but just don't think I would take that particular trade. I would wait for something a little bit more, a little safer, a little bit safer, because anything can happen right now. I do like those 340s. I like the 340s. Like the 340s. Thursday. Push down. Can we get another one like that though? That's the question. Convince me it's a sale today. I need some convincing. Convince me. If it's a true sale, I need some convincing. A lot of volume in this area right here. A lot of volume. I feel like we might get 340s though, man. I think so. 340, 368, 380. $340s. Here come those 340s. Here they come. Are they? Real negative right now. It's really negative right there. Really negative. Or do we retest the previous day's close? I wonder. 364. Do we retest 364? That's possible also. For something like that, we may maybe. Let's see. That would be like a we can have a nice stop loss if he comes up there. I already see where I would put a stop loss if he did that. Boom, 320s, 320s. In the 320s, in the 320s. That's our value area. Taking out, that's gonna sweat. Where is, so we're below, yeah, we're definitely looking bullish. It's looking that way. Point of control is still, it's going to be at 26,409. Point of control. Up in the 330s, up in the 330s, up in the 330s. We got some low volume here too. Up right up there at 344. 344. That's at 356. 356. I'm just wondering, are we gonna that 5-minute candle, this huge 5-minute candle that took place at 950. You know, that's a strong one. But we are in a low volume area. On a larger time frame, we are bouncing off of a key level. So the jury is still out. I'm not really, don't really have a certain bias right now, but fair value gap right here. $355.75. $353. 364. Was that once? That was once. How far do we come up? 340s. This is where I was thinking about getting in, right about here, but I don't quite trust it. I just don't trust it, not at that level. I like it, but I just don't trust it all the way. Something about it, I'm like, something about it seems a little sketchy. A little sketch. All right, let's see what we have here. So we're coming up in some low, okay, do we get 360? Might get 360. $80, $20 is $40. 68. 350s. Now we're approaching previous day close again. That's a 364. And I would have a stop loss at, a tight one would be 385. Ooh, just tapped it. A more loose stop loss would be at 395. So 364. $364. That could have been just rejected our previous day close. Is it gonna hold? Is the question. Is that level gonna hold? And you can say we tapped into a supply zone also. Damn, that's too. This may be a trade to look at. Supply on the 1 minute chart and previous day close and previous day high. That's a lot of confluence. Low volume. Low VWAP. Did we clear 385 though? Did we clear 385? But even with all that being said, I still have to take my trade though. Just retested previous day close. Previous day close is still holding, but it's not. If we sweep 383, but you know what? I think we might even come back to 26,453. Looking at this, that would make some sense to go back up to sweep the opening candle. That actually, that 930 candle, you know, I would not be surprised if we come up there and sweep that. That's why I'm not willing to go short right here, because that seems like it would make some sense. Even for a downward continuation, that makes some sense. Previous day close is still holding though. It's still holding. That's not really making it seem like it's a big. Previous day close, man. It's holding. It's holding. And we're okay. We're about to break through it, maybe. Yep, broke through previous day close, up to previous day high. 1 minute supply zone. Pushing. Well, all right, previous day high. Look at that. We bounced right off of that value area. Goodness gracious. So we did sweep 383. I was interested in that level. 383 just got swept. But with all of that consolidation, $383. Yeah, I kind of like 380. 383 is interesting. We swept that. Did break through that area. 383, man. That's back below previous day close. It was holding it pretty good for a few minutes. Need people to buy, sell, sell. Just sell. They sold. Breaking back up through previous day close. Broke down right there. Bounced off of. Now point of control is at 381.25. So we actually, that's a lot of confluence right there too. Point of control, 200 moving average. It's a lot going on right there in this area right here between 383 And where we are now, it's a lot going on right there. And 383 was that same. Ah, man, I wonder. I think I might have missed that. We got the 200 right there, and a what level is the? Oh, that's previous day high. I wonder if I missed that 383 entry, man. May have missed it. Everybody might have missed that. That would have been a nice entry. Dang. Okay, let's. But it's okay because we still may come back up. That trade right there would have been a nice entry. $344. $340. Well, actually, it's safer to do it like this. $340. Right to that level. Still got those weekly levels up there. Has been a bull week. We always got to keep that thought in mind. We could sell off, but got to remember that it's definitely been a bull week, to say the least. 304, that's 276. Because we didn't take out the London high or the Asian high. Took out the Asian high, but we didn't take out the London high. That's something to keep in mind. We didn't take out those levels. It's been a bull week, and we have some liquidity up in the 500s. Weekly liquidity in the 500s. If the market is an auction, which it is, then the thought would be maybe, well, if we need to buy, we need someone to sell to us. And that is what's going on now, right? You know, the apparent selling, and remember, New York can always fake you out. It can always present one thing and do the other. New York is sneaky, very sneaky. Now, to go long, came down into that area. If I were looking at a long in this scenario, and of course it'll be a tight stop loss, but I would look at 26,305 right about here for a long entry. Let's see if I invert this. What it looks like. Looks like that. We swept that area. Come back up. $305. We pulled back, and in like the strong sell-offs, it seems like the price action would be a little bit like down a little bit further, or like it would have sold off a little bit more by now if it was a, just think about the sell-off days, like the strong sell-off days. Think about even yesterday. The buying yesterday, right? By today is now it's 10:30, 10:25. By 10:25 yesterday, it was like already strongly pushing by 10:25. By 10:25 yesterday, it was pretty much, you knew it was going up. It was going. It was right now, today, 10:25, and you can't really say it's going down. It's really just, I mean, you got this leg here. You have that. Again, this is a 1 minute chart, so that's an aggressive 5 minute candle. But if you think about it, it's only one candle. It's not like it's 3 5 minute candles back to back. That's a 1 5 minute candle. So we can't just say it's a definite sell-off. It feels like that. But it's almost just taking its time and just, pushing back up a little bit and alrighty then. See? That's what I'm talking about. Stuff like that. It's 26,305 is interesting for longs. That was a wild candle right there. That candle went up 40 points. 50 points in one candle. Man, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Gotta be very careful. Wow. Let me check out this right here to see what's going on with that. That was aggressive. That was aggressive, man. That was aggressive. Coming up out of low volume too. Bouncing off of the top of the value area. Also, trend is going up. That's why I said it really isn't, in my opinion, it's really not an official sell above 26,156. If we break down below 26,156, I know that's a ways off, but that would legitimize a sell if we get below that level. Now, if we can break above that's point of control right now, right? If we break above point of control, then it kind of feels bullish. Retesting previous day close again. And those weekly levels are at the top up there. Those are levels up there for sure. Weekly highs. Those are important levels. So we did sweep that right there, but I thought we would get a sweep of. I thought we'd come down and sweep that though a little bit more. At least. Yeah, we didn't touch that. No trades yet. Interesting price action. Interesting. Pushing back up. And that did not really give me a bouncing off previous day high, point of control, back in that area again. Back in that area. So it's having a hard time breaking back up to point of control right now. I'm seeing why. That's up there too now. Ooh. This has been elevated. And we are in a very interesting area in price action right now. As you can see, it's so we're going positive on that. So negative is increasing, and we're going up. If we can get that to go down. We're in the heavy volume area. Imbalance. Yeah, this is bounced off of that level, 351. We also did that there too, so it's not really coming up to point of control. We rejected off of that previously, the same area we rejected off of it. Confluence. Got confluence. Kind of hard to go short right now, though. We're not doing what we did yesterday. No sir. I can only enter longs if it's the right trade. Has to be the right one. I don't see it yet. Shorts, we already took that. And it kind of feels like a long right now anyway. Feels like longs. Let me just see what other levels that we can look at for. We already did that, so that's anything up here. Just trying to see, we got this level, which had another rejection. That's somewhat of a strong level. Then we have 83. Let's see what that looks like. So we already took this. Okay, so in actuality, we look at it from this perspective, this will be the first. All right. This is providing that we don't take the London high. So I need to mark the level of $462.50. Need to mark that level. And I also need to mark $62.50. That already took that. So $26,462.50. I marked that because if we come up there, that is a level of interest. Let's mark that level of interest right there. After that, after that, you're looking at this level, which would be $26,482.75. Alright, so we got those marked in case we come back up there. However, I still like 305 for possible longs. I don't see anything I really like right now. That short at 383 could have been a move. That could have been an entry. It's probably one I would have taken had I not made the profits in the Asian session. So I'm just not really anxious to take a trade. I was a little slow to get in that because I'm already up on the day, but I do like an entry at 305 for longs. I actually like that entry a little bit better if we can come back down into the 300 area, because we can have a nice defined stop loss and the strong sell-off days. I don't know. Gotta keep an eye on it. Okay, thank you, because that was one of the main rain. Okay, thank you, because that was one of the main reasons I chose to book this apartment. So that's I'm talking to the Airbnb host. So I'm thinking when I check into this place, I'm gonna be able to wash clothes and everything. I move in, and the front panel on the washing machine is entirely ripped off. I don't know if you can see this. You can see it clearly. Look at that. It's entirely ripped off. Like the digital panel is ripped off. So it's not working. Would have been nice if he would have put that in the listing. Hey, washing machine doesn't work, but are we pushing up a little bit here? Pushing on up. Did not give me a nice entry that I like for long though. I see that little sweep down there. That's not the one though. It's not the one. Not yet. And remember I said, I can see us coming up there taking out the opening candle low. I'm sorry, the opening candle high. Just because it looked like it could do that, sweep that high. And also, if we go to 462.50, I'm not. Let's watch. So we're above. That's what's kind of getting me too, because now we are above this volume area. That is we're above VWAP right now, above the 200 right now, above point of control right now, above previous day high, above previous day close. What do you think? What do you think? Are we going up? J-Woo, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? So we are above those levels. So those levels weren't able to keep us down right there. Because if it was going to be a strong sell from that point, all of that confluence would have kept us down, I would have thought. 200 EMA, point of control, previous day high, previous day close. That didn't keep us down. We broke through that. That's telling as well. We broke through all of that. That's a lot to break through. If we don't get 305 for an entry to go long, if we don't get 26,000, let's just say between 26,305 and 26,309. If we don't come back down, so let's just, I'll put it over here. If we can come back down to this level, I like longs. Anywhere here, I like longs, but sometimes you just don't get that deep of a pullback. And if that's the case, so we got this area. That's an area for longs that I would like. But then we also have a stand chart on trading on this Trader 8. I like this area too though. I'll take longs in either one of those two areas if we can get down. We might not get this pullback, but I would be willing to take an entry at the level of 26,362.50. These bulls too. Oh, you caught some of that drop. Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, I was gonna jump in at 383. I was gonna jump in, but I had I was gonna jump in right here. No. Where? No. I was gonna jump in right here to go long. To go short. Right here, I was gonna enter and then ride the wave to the downside, but I was kind of slow to the draw because I made some moves in the Asian session. So I'm up right now, $13,440 across all 20 accounts, $672 on each account. I'm up, so I was like, let me not. I should have took it, but I was like, I don't want to give any money back to these guys, so I just kind of held off a bit. But these buyers are strong. They just showed how strong they were, breaking through all that stuff. They just broke through a whole lot. Sellers tried to keep it down, but buyers just pushed it right through. Previous day high, previous day close, point of control. So I'm like, well, yeah, it's definitely hard to go short right now. I wouldn't even that crap from yesterday. I'm not trying to pull that again. I'm trying to call some short when it's going up. That was crazy. But we can get down here to this box. I gotta go long, but not anytime before that. I need one of these two boxes. One of these two. We're gonna get one of these two boxes. It's gonna happen. Oh, that delta done flip. That delta done flip. Oh. All right. We're gonna get one of these two boxes. I got a feeling we are gonna get one of these two. Got a feeling we're gonna get one. To go long here. Come on down to that 360 level. Come on down there. Come on down there. Come on down to that 362.50. Bring your monkey ass down here. Come on down. See, we're gonna put the stop loss. 362.50. We'll go ahead and put that right now. Right now. I don't think it's gonna just take that. Okay, yeah, forget that. 362.50. Got one micro at 362.50. Stop loss probably should be right about here. It's only risking like what, 15 points. Risking $30. That's not bad to risk $30. Let's put a stop loss right here below this candle's wick, because this wild candle right here though I'm looking at, this candle was pretty erratic. But we come down to 329s. If we come down into 329.25, then nah, I gotta go ahead with this entry right here, man. Don't want to get left. I don't mind the 15-point stop out. See, yesterday, man, what I was doing, I didn't, I liked the entries yesterday, from what I was thinking about trying to go short, but this is an entry I actually like. I like it a lot more than what I was doing yesterday. Let's see if we can get filled. I gotta sit back and watch it. If we're gonna push up, we should get filled though. We should get filled. Oh yeah. These buyers are strong, man. 4 days in a row. Man. So just imagine what is gonna happen when he says the conflict is over, they agreed to the deal, gas prices are coming back to where they need to be, everything is peaches and cream. What is the market gonna do then? I mean, like, seriously, what is the market going to do then? Oh! And all you can do is look at it after it does something like that. Yo, you know what? I almost put it right here. I almost did. But I still like where my entry is right now, though. So I wouldn't be trying to move it, but I almost put it up a little bit more. what's that, man? A point away from getting filled, or 5 points. Man, if this doesn't come back down 5 points away, I almost put it there at 368. Something was. Let's see if we get filled though. It's 1 minute chart, so sometimes a 1 minute chart can make you a little bit anxious, moving a little faster than that 5 minute. We got 2 more minutes. And that's funny. That's funny. Huh. Came down quick. That wick. Come on back down there for me. Come on back down there. Come on back down there. Get back down there. Get back down there. Must be some news. Man, that candle. Man, I don't. This candle and this candle, 2 erratic candles, just like out of nowhere. This one and this one. Man, I almost put that entry right there too. I had a quick thought, like, man. You gotta come back down. Come on now. Don't do me like that now. Man, don't do me like that. Maybe it was some kind of news. I don't know. Well, who knows? Very well could have been some news. That's some shit right there. That was a Wow. Well, you gotta come back down here. Come on now. Gotta come back down to this 362. Don't do me like that. Get 5 points. Hey. That happens sometimes, though. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. Uh-oh. Are we gonna do it? Oh, come on back down there from me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me now. Get that low. Get that low. That's Man, that's the entry I wanted right there too. That's the one I wanted, man. That's the one I wanted. It was supposed to come down there. That was it. That was supposed to happen. Man, it's about to run now. Definitely about to go up there and take out that look at this right here. But that 9:30 candle, it's about to take that. That would have been a nice take profit level and everything. That would have been a nice. That would have been a nice 90-point move. Ew. Boy, oh boy. Well, that entry, that was the one. That was the one I wanted. What's 5-minute chart look like? Wow. That would have been a smooth trade too. That's one of those trades you just can like let that thing run to where you know it's going. You knew it was going up to 453. That would have been a nice 90-point move. Dang. I'm a little hot about that one. That's crazy. Bro, I knew it was gonna go up here too. Why is it showing? Oh yeah. Oh, I see why I did that. 280. It's got MAQ. Oh yeah. Wow, 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 wow. Well, got some action in the Asian session, so I ain't too mad about it, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. They want to do that, so it's about to take out the overnight high. So it's about to go up to like 487 at least. Could have rolled up. Could have rolled the wave all the way up there, to be honest, because it's probably gonna go up there. 387. Man, it's probably gonna go up there. More than likely. Yeah, it did it. It did it. Now 364, 62.50. I've got that marked. It's almost there now. 462.50. But to go for a possible short, but I mean, it's not looking like a short day. But I just wanted to see when it broke that what it was gonna do, and it's doing it. So 382.75 I also had to see if it was gonna go past that. But this is not the short time though. But that was just a level of interest up there. Look at it. Boom. Boom. Now it's going up to my second level, 482. So now that's up here. That's right there at the overnight highs now. Right there. Now what? Well, can't speak on that just now. I was about to take it. Because it didn't come close. See, it's about to snatch that out. Now once it does that, man. Once it takes those highs, which it's about to do right now. It would be funny if it didn't take it though. But how aggressive it is, I think it might, because it already took out the London low, the overnight low, and liquidity is up there, so yeah, it's probably gonna take out these overnight highs. A few points away. Almost about to take it out. Yeah, it's coming that close to it. Yeah, it's gonna take it. But what if it didn't though? What if it doesn't? That would be wild. 87. That would be wild, but I think it's gonna do it. Pull back. See, 5-minute chart. 5 minute. left on that one. I got left in the dust. I might have to take this order off. I don't know why I still got this order down here. Ain't happening. That was a previous point of resistance right there. Prior resistance. Previous resistance. Is this going to be some support right now? Resistance. Might have some support right here. Possible support. We got some support right there. I think we might have some support. $65, 766. 66.25. That might be some support, so good. Damn, took it. All right. Well, wanted to get filled at that 365 level, but couldn't get in there. We still might come back down to it. 366. Can we get 366 possibly? We just swept liquidity. Can we come down to 366.50, 367? Came down right there. Dang, man, I kind of like. Just swept liquidity. $372.25. I wonder if we just can get 472s. We got a buy in right there at 475. Do we come down into the low 470s again? came down to 76 right there. So you go long. London high has fallen. London high has fallen. Yeah, man. It definitely fell. But we got some action up, man. I can see it going up another 100 points. At least. Buyers came in. I can see it going up to 580. Coming back down to the 470s. Do we get a deeper pullback though? That's the question, because we could come down to 450. I could see 450, 450s. It's kind of hard to enter in the 70s because we got a lot of low volume in the 450s too. And then we do 450s, we can do a nice stop loss at like 440. Okay, let's get into the 50s. 50 what? 50 what? 50 what? 50 70 just came down to. We can do a nice stop loss at like 447. So 67, 20 point stop loss, 67. That's right here. But it makes some sense though if we I think we might sweep 61. We might sweep this level at 60, 460. If we sweep 460, we can put a stop loss at like 447. That's only a 13-point risk. I like that. 447. We can come back down to. We can get right back. Let's put an order at 461. Stop loss at 447. See if we can get that sweep. We might be able to get that. Made a little base right here. Or do we just sweep that one? And this is a few options right here. That swept that level. So it's gonna just not take no orders, huh? Didn't take the first one. That was 5 points away from getting filled. Now we got one up here right now. $4.34. Back down to that support level. So is it gonna just sweep this right here? Do we just get 470 of a sweep there and that's it? Just a 470 sweep? Cause that was that support, so if that was a support level, it might not come back to 461. Let's do a tight stop loss on that. Do a tight stop. Remember, it's like 6 points. Because you may not sweep below this. Really tight stop loss. Let's see if we get this sweep here. It's really not considered when it seems perpendicular angle up clock or some spectral shape of textual spectral. She's crazy. All right, I'm gonna end the stream. Hey, we'll get back at it tomorrow. Didn't get filled on the order earlier. Right now, it's not looking like either. I don't know. We might, but yeah. Hasta luego. Hasta luego. See you tomorrow. Same time. Same.